Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Eric here with episode 12, and as always, as you know, we always have with me is Paul Miller. What's up, Paulie?
What's up, guys?
So this past week there's a lot that went on. Where one Sixers actually space basketball season started with the preseason. You got the confirmed dates for hockey to start, and you had the Eagles from Sunday. So, what do you think? Should we start off with Sixers? Flyers?
Well, the Leaf news is the Sixers. Sixers having to be, won both of their preseason games. And they actually look like they had a strong case. Dwight Howard played that and phenomenal. He looked like he was in good shape. Embiid played one game, not both. He was out with illness, not COVID related, but he was out with illness on the second game. Ben played both.
You froze like 3 times, dude.
Oh, shit.
Because you're moving around, that's why.
Yeah.
But yes, the Sixers actually did very well with both their games. They did again. They only had 2 preseason games this year anyway, so they beat the Celtics 108-99. They beat the Pacers 113-107, which is really good for them that they actually were able to pull up those wins. But now it's where it's going to count is when they get into the season. With getting plus right now, there's rumors going around, but I know they already confirmed one of them that it's not going to happen. That they put the offer down for having Ben Simmons for James Harden.
Yeah, that definitely ain't going to happen.
They even said it ain't going to happen. They're not giving him up. He's one of the main puzzle pieces that they need to build this team to push them through. And plus, they said it would have been 3 first-round picks too.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't think I would have said no deal anyway because of the fact that those are futures. It's like giving up trying to give up the last 3 draft picks to get the first pick.
I know.
That's not us. But anywho, like I said, Sixers will be starting up their next game. It'll be their first game of the season against the Washington Wizards in Philadelphia on December 23rd, which is this Wednesday, which is going to be pretty cool. There's some teams that already been starting for coming up. There's games going to be on Christmas Day, so jam-pack of basketball for all you basketball lovers out there. And we just got an appearance of a dog.
No way.
But anyway,
Go away.
Right now we have some big news with hockey, and I'm excited. They just confirmed that the NHL is coming back on January 13th, which I am excited that they're coming back. This is where I've been waiting for it. I've been counting down the fucking days, going, "Come on, when's hockey coming back?"
Oh, I know you have.
Yeah, that's why my wife is ready to kill me because of the fact that she's sitting there trying to hear me say, "I want hockey, I want hockey." She goes, "Shut the fuck up." But they are doing they are doing changes in alignments. They are doing what we said. They're doing the North, West, Central, and East, which is the Flyers are in the East. They have the Central teams, the West teams, and the North teams are going to be all the Canadian teams for that division because of the COVID pandemic. But there's talks about that there possibly could be hubs starting in the season.
Right.
Because of the fact that since the COVID cases are getting worse now, they're going to be playing 56 games, but you're playing 56 games with the same teams.
Right.
Which I don't mind, but me being a true hockey fan, where I love how they had it before, where you're seeing every single team at least twice a season, you're not going to get that anymore.
Well, at least not this year.
No. It's like, I love it because, like, everybody knows I am a Kings fan too. So when the Flyers and the Kings play, I get the chance to see the Kings twice at least a year. Unless they're playing on a national televised game where it's on channel on NBC Sports or NBC Philadelphia, or not NBC Philadelphia, but NBC Sports Network.
Right.
But anyway, there's like I said, there's going to be 56 games. There possibly could be a hub, and the best thing about it is that at least they know how to do it right. Because the NHL did it correctly when they did the playoff hub. Because they did test.
So did the NBA with their bubble.
Yes, and with the NHL. Plus, only thing is Vancouver fucked up badly with their playoffs. They brought in escorts into their hotel, and they're not supposed to.
I know, yeah.
And they got busted, and they tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, right.
And they said that, like, they did it well. Like, what they did was they swabbed your nose. They either got the nose swab or you got the saliva swab, and they alternate on you. You never know what you got. If they just give you an envelope, you scan in, you're like, ah, shit, I get the nose swab. Here we go. But I like what they did with the season, but I cannot wait. Right now, I'm wondering if they're going to be doing it in their own home or they're going to be doing it in hubs, but hopefully they can do it in their own hometown to make it easier, so that at least if they do allow fans in the stadiums, we can go see a Flyers game.
They probably will allow it sometime later this year.
I think it's going to be, and it's going to be very, very...
Oh, yeah, like 5,000 maybe.
Because you can fit because in a hockey game, there's about at least 18,000.
I thought it was like 20.
Like the Wells Fargo, it's like 18,500.
With standing room?
With standing room, you're talking about 1925.
I swore it was like 20.
Stadium was not that big, dude. It's not like I'm sorry, I don't like saying this team, but Schittsburg.
That's right. Because of the ice being so big. If it was like a wrestling ring, you'd be able to fit 20.
Or the NBA.
Right.
The NBA course. You realize the NBA course is actually a hell of a lot smaller than an ice rink.
Yep. Yep.
But
that reminds me. What the hell are they doing outside of the Wells Fargo Center?
Oh, you're talking about the Christmas. You're talking about the Light Spectacular that they're doing.
Yeah. What the hell are they doing out there?
What they're doing is it's a little Christmas kind of thing they do, where you can you're paying like $35 to get into the parking lot, and it's all an outdoor thing. It's like a Christmas wonderland. You can walk around different lights. You got food there. Aramark is running it, the whole thing, and then separately you can purchase tickets to actually get a picture taken with Gritty Claus. Yes, I said it. Gritty Claus. You actually get a picture taken with Gritty dressed up as Santa. But it's
a fucking nutcase of a Flyer.
Hey, dude, he's the most popular freaking mascot out there right now.
I'm telling you, when he first premiered, everybody was like, "What the fuck is that?" They started growing on him, and everybody started growing on him. Everybody.
But now you notice it grew when the national public started picking on him. And then Philadelphians went, no, you can't pick on our own fucking mascot. Go pick on yours, you assholes.
Yeah, I mean, this is Philly. What do you expect?
But we protect our own.
He is the second famous mascot in
Philly. Next to the Fanatic.
Next to the Fanatic, yeah.
But I'm still pissed off that they got with the Sixers. They got rid of one of their best mascots, Hip Hop.
Yeah, Hip Hop. Like, I don't know why they got rid of Hip Hop.
They brought in what's his name now? I know he's a dog now.
Where the hell did this come from? Where did this come from? Where did this come from?
Shoot.
How the hell do you have this? Where
Uh-oh.
did this come from? I didn't even know I had this. Where did this come from? Where did this come from?
That one.
Where did this come from? I'm sorry, folks. It's my daughter. You can continue.
Well, one thing that we're talking about, like it's like with all the hockey going on, like even with I was listening to the Flyers. I was listening to one of my favorite guys with Jesse's group and on Flyers Alley. They talking about Holby with his issues trying to get over the border.
Yeah.
They want to let him go over with his dog.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they had an issue with Border Patrol trying to let him to bring his dog over the border.
Really?
And the dog got stuck at the border for 2 weeks.
That's fucked up.
Uh-huh. And apparently with Holby's mask Holby had to redo his mask. Because of the fact that his mask it does something with the community about the people culture there. The culture, the guys there actually got defended of it since it wasn't made by one of their own people there. He had to publicly apologize to Vancouver. What? Yeah. And mind you, Holby, he's from DC. He was playing with DC, and he always had stuff that based on his community where he was playing for. He's always been a community guy. But they got defended by the mask.
That's crazy.
It's this generation. It's like it doesn't make sense. It's for that. It's talking about your. It's all it is. It's just one thing. It's nothing else. It's just trying to support your community.
Right.
But I never know what this time of year when it comes down to with these people. It's like I'm afraid to say one thing and all of a sudden I get turned and twisted and you get thrown out another thing.
Right.
You know how it is. It's like you want to say one thing and all of a sudden you're just afraid that you're going to get thrown underneath the bus.
Yeah, it makes no damn sense. It really doesn't.
No. And he's always been that way. And it's the same thing with other players like going back and forth like Henry Lundqvist. Like he's not going to play this year.
Oh, really?
He has a heart condition.
Oh, shit.
Yep. He signed, mind you, he just signed with the Washington Capitals. He went in to get everything done, and all of a sudden he got told he had a heart condition, and he's going to miss the whole season this year.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was looking forward to see Lundqvist over there and with the Caps and see how he was going to play, but...
That reminds me.
Yes.
How's Oscar Lindbaum?
Oscar, he's actually from, I think it was a couple days ago, from a year from being diagnosed, he is cancer-free.
That's great.
He is cancer-free, and mind you, all the Flyers that were injured over the season 2 are healthy, and they'll be ready for getting onto the ice this season.
That's great.
We need it. Because of the fact that with this team coming up, I'm looking forward to, if he comes up, I'm looking forward to seeing Samuel Morn. He is supposed to be Pronger 2.0.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You and your ice cream cone, dude. That's like your third ice cream?
Huh.
But it's looking forward to it. They just signed Philip Myers to a 3-year deal with his $2.22 million a year. I cannot wait. This kid he can fly, he can play, but with the Flyers, you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
So as I'll say in a Boston term, you know how we got Carter Hart, one of the best goaltenders out there, the youngest goaltender, and like I said it before, he got props from Bernie Parent.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is, Bernie Parent was on 94.
Yes, he was.
Do you remember what he said when he got asked about you don't want Carter Hart to become the next best thing in Philadelphia?
No, I don't remember.
He said he would love to see Carter Hart become better than him. He would love to have him bring a cup to Philly like he did.
I mean, that would be great.
I would love to see a parade.
Yeah, Flyers parade that we haven't seen in, 40 years?
Dude, ever since the Eagles won, the Flyers are now the longest winless championship streak right now.
Next to the Sixers, which is 30, right?
Last time they won was 83. 83, 84. Sixers, Flyers, that's easy. Mid-70s.
What was it? 70s.
73, 74, 74, 75. I should know. It's tattooed on my arm. But I'm hoping that this year we do well. I don't know what the schedule is yet with the season, but once that comes up, just make sure you look at our page on Facebook, the Eagles Nest, because him and I have been posting up on there now with different content that's going on each week. So maybe give you a little hint of what maybe the show is going to be like the next week.
Yeah, buddy.
So, Eagles.
Uh-huh. Eagles.
They did lose against the Cardinals, but it was a good win. Good loss, actually.
But, guess what?
Chicken butt?
There's still fucking hope.
There is.
Because Washington lost, there's still hope.
And, dude, Adam, before we go into deep Eagles, New England's out of the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
They've been eliminated.
Uh-huh.
In the words of Matt, delete. Dog. You got kisses.
I'm getting guest appearances.
I noticed. But Jalen Hurts, even though we got the loss, he played his ass off.
Yes, he did.
The man actually played very well in this game. Where's it at? I actually saved the stats on this one because I know I'm going to talk about it. He had a 24 out of 42 attempts, 338 yards, 63 yards rushing, 3 touchdown passes, and 1 rushing yard touchdown.
Uh-huh.
This kid, and a lot of people are saying it, a lot of the social media, a lot of the mass media,
really tried to win this damn game.
And that was a comeback.
He really tried to win this damn game.
In his words, he hates losing more than he does with winning.
He took full responsibility of it too. He's like, screw me being a rookie, screw me being this is my second game. I don't want to hear no excuses. Did you hear the interview?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no excuses.
Mind you, this kid is acting. He's acting like a pro.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking the responsibilities right off the bat. It's not like where Doug Peterson did with Carson for his first year. It's like, oh, he's a rookie. This is his first time doing this. He's just learning. No. Jalen went in the bag and said, no. It was my reins. I was supposed to lead this team to win, and I didn't do the work.
Would you like to know why? He played for the big teams.
Yeah, he plays for the Sooners.
Carson played for North Dakota, was it? North Dakota?
Yeah, North Dakota State, I believe. North Dakota
And
license.
and Jalen Hurts played for two different big name colleges.
Sooners were one of them.
There's a Michigan and
Oklahoma Sooners.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Remember, it's JR's favorite team.
And they're saying right now that Hurts looks better than Tua. The man he got benched for in college.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm still not there yet.
I am.
I know you are. And you know, it's he's winning a lot of people over. And good for them. You know, like I'm glad that he is bringing a spark to this team. I am an Eagles fan, but they're not getting rid of Carson. What they probably will do come the end of the year, if they do not make the playoffs, what they probably will do, it's getting closer and closer to where I'm like, you know what, nobody's leaving. Nobody. No. Doug's not getting fired. Carson's not getting traded, and Howie, even though we want him to fucking go so goddamn bad, he ain't getting fucking fired.
Howie sucks.
So, I feel like that, you know, here the closer to the season goes of next year, Doug's going to come out. Doug's going to be like, oh, look, so this is going to be a battled position.
Mm-hmm.
The first sign of fuck up, I'm putting somebody else in. First sign of fuck up, I'm putting the other guy in. And it's going to go back and forth between the two.
Did you hear about the brought in that they brought in somebody to take over for helping Howie out for evaluations of players?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That I did not hear.
Yes, what it is, because my uncle actually brought it to my attention, and I actually read it up on a little earlier. And he said Howie's brought in a consultant for player evaluation.
Oh, good. Maybe we actually might get some help now.
They should have done this in October.
They should have did this 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Because this team has ever after winning the Super Bowl, it's been downhill.
That was a lightning in a bottle team, dude. We weren't
lightning in a bottle? You mean a bottle like this?
Not that good that year. Like, we had a lot of injuries. We did not draft well. The only thing that came together was some receivers and Wentz. We were not that good. It was lightning in a bottle. That's all it was. Why?
Dude, they're still saying that we got lucky winning it with Foles in the Super Bowl.
Oh. I mean, yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
But you know how things go. And one thing that I realized, I didn't hear much about it, but Sanders was limping off the field in the game. He was limping off the field. I haven't heard any injuries about him, if he had any bigger injuries from it, but he was limping off the field, which once more news we can get out of it, it will come. But the playoffs is almost set.
Did the injury report come out today?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything on it yet. I haven't checked
When
Twitter.
Did that come out on Wednesday?
I think it's Wednesday. But once we know, as I said, we'll post it up on our page so that you guys can see it and get the gist of what the hell's going on. One thing I actually forgot. because I know there's a couple with the football, but I forgot one thing. There are actually key dates for hockey. Would you believe that? They already have it listed out. Where one, the season starts January 13th with its opening night. The trade deadline is April 12th.
Right.
The end of the regular season will be May 8th.
Right.
The last possible day for the Stanley Cup final will be July 15th. So that tells you July 15th, the playoffs are going to end in mid-July.
Right.
Then you had the expansion draft for the new Seattle Kraken. Yes, the 32nd team in the NHL is going to be the Seattle Kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah, you're cracking your neck and knees. And then they'll have the NHL draft from the 23rd to the 24th, and then free agency starts off on July 28th. A lot of big dates.
Very, very. So the Flyers season, so the hockey season will not end all year.
No.
So we're not getting a break.
What's a break?
So they're coming. So they're playing. I guess they're planning on coming back in September.
As of right now, we're not sure because they had to see what's going to happen with the pandemic. Because if they are coming back, because technically you're supposed to have at least, and it's in their contract with the NHL Player Association, that they have to have at least about 2 to 3 months off. And if they don't get that, they can really get in trouble.
That's why I said September.
Oh no!
Yeah, but the only thing is, this year there's no preseason.
Right.
Not even one. They're not like the NBA is doing like 2 games. No, it's none. You're pretty much coming out of the gates hot.
Right.
And there's no. You cannot screw up. It's one or done.
Yeah. Right.
Let's imagine the NFL did that.
I wouldn't say one or done because they got like 50-some games.
56 games you have to play, and mind you, you need at least 30 to 40 wins.
Right.
But it's going to be a very difficult road, and it's going to be a long season.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Just wait. Just look at the NFL. The NFL is looking into possibly maybe doing maybe Tuesday night, Wednesday night, maybe Friday night football.
No, definitely not. Nope. Well, I'm good.
Why not? Why not having football throughout the whole week?
Hell no. Hell no. It's bad enough that people can barely watch it on Sunday.
Or Monday, or Thursday. But remember, you get the Monday night games, and then you get the Thursday night games.
Fuck the goddamn Thursday night game. The only fucking Thursday night game that I would be willing to watch is a Thanksgiving Day game, and that's only because if the Eagles are playing.
Yeah, and that they only so far. What is it? They played every 32 years almost. It seems like.
And this is the first time in 8 years that they haven't had an England game.
Yeah. That was pretty interesting to watch when the Eagles were over there and actually waking up at 10, trying to get up at 10 o'clock in the morning to watch the game.
Yo, dude, that whole fucking town was painted green.
Oh, I heard.
That whole fucking town was painted green. I saw fucking photos of that shit. That shit was crazy.
Dude, did you hear that? Did you hear that the princes actually wore Eagles gear? Because of their mother? Come on, Princess Diana made it popular wearing the Eagles green, the Eagles Kelly green jacket in England.
Uh-huh.
And she was the only one.
Oh, I know.
She put it as screw you all. I'm an Eagles fan. You don't like it? Tough shit.
See, now you know I have a sweet tooth.
You're munching away. Oh no, is that pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
You went pumpkin.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like you have a sweet tooth, I have a salty tooth.
Homemade.
Mine's this.
I made it myself.
Ah. You're trying to be a baker now, huh?
I've always made pumpkin pie.
The only thing is I can't get into pie. There's only one pie I'll touch.
You
You dirty mofo.
Remember, folks, we try and keep this show as clean as possible.
What's clean? There's nothing clean up here. Sorry.
I don't know what to talk about.
But with that comes down to the close. We're coming down to the stretch of the season, almost over for football. We have NBA starting up soon. We have hockey starting up soon. It's a lot to go on, and
Yeah,
I
with
could-
6 months with no sports, and now we're gonna have sports galore.
it's going to be sports. It seems like it's going to be like sports all day and sports all night. It's going to be sports in the evening. It's going to be sports during the day. We're not going to get any rest no more. It's going to be 24-hour sports.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing more podcasts.
Yeah, definitely. And I gotta get these damn things all taken care of. Like I haven't even been able to audio any of our podcasts yet. I've been so busy just posting on YouTube, but I had to get the audio ones out. So that means this week there's going to be 3 new podcasts going up on Spotify. It's a lot, but hey,
I'm the one. I've been trying to forward them to Facebook too. So because there's a couple episodes that are missing from Facebook.
Couple? There's a lot.
Only a couple, because there's up to 8, I think.
Okay, so we're missing the last 3 that we did.
10, because I think I forwarded 11.
Yeah, you did. You forwarded the last episode, but we're trying to do what we can to get this shit get on the road. But I'll say this before we close out the show, because I know we're at the end. Let's do a little bit of our I'm going to do 2 of our sponsors for this week because of the fact that I have something I want to say at the end of that. But Sleight of Hand Barbershop, which is at 1111 Lincoln Ave. You can give them a look out online at sleightohandbarbers.com to make an appointment. They are still doing the COVID restriction as of right now because of the fact that since good old Governor Wolf put the restriction down to where that we are not allowed to see our families this year. So please make an appointment.
You got COVID.
Yeah. But make an appointment, give them a look out. And then our next one is Game and DVD Exchange, which is located in Media on State Street, which they are doing a little contest for a PS5, which now it's dropped down to $35 to win, $30 now actually to win to get 2 tickets to raffle off for a PS5. They're hoping to get the drawings up by the 24th of December. So hopefully you can get a chance to check them out. Go down there. You're looking for any retro games and everything else. Go check them out down on Main Street in Media. So, as you know, Christmas is one time a year you get together with your family and your friends and you enjoy yourselves. But this Christmas for me is always hard. This month of December is one of the hardest months for me. Because of the fact that my grandfather passed away on the 24th. And it's marking 6 years now. And he was a Christmas kind of guy. Mind you, a Valentine's baby who loved Christmas. Ain't that something? But it's really hard to go on with all this. And I know there's a lot of people, a lot of family members who had either grandparents or parents that were born on Christmas Day or passed around that time of year. And this time of year, you're always thinking about the ones who passed away. I want to give a shout out to all those people who suffer around this time of year by losing their loved ones and everything else, that we are here for you. We understand your pain. And hopefully that this year is a very merry one for you all, even in this tough times and this pandemic and all. So enjoy the time you get with your family. Anyway, Zoom, Skype, Facebook Messenger, any way you get it. And hopefully soon we'll get out of this mess and actually enjoy the holidays as we're supposed to. Hopefully. But as I sign off with that, you have any last words to say? Any comments, Paul?
Yeah. Guys, like piggybacking off what Eric said, anybody, we're always here. We will answer any questions y'all want or anything else like that. You can hit us. You can hit both of us up at our Facebook pages, at the main page. You can hit us up on a YouTube channel. You can hit us up anytime, any place, anywhere. Because yes, Eric's grandfather passed around this time. Again, my grandfather also passed around this time. This will be, wow, 20 years.
Damn.
No, I'm sorry. 2 more years. 18 years. 18 years. 2 more years would be 20. He passed in 2002. 3 days before his 65th birthday.
Wow. That's saying something, dude.
So, and he's the one who got me to be an Eagles fan. So, I mean, he would have loved to see that in Super Bowl victory.
Not only that, dude, he would love to watch. If he was still around, I bet you he was sitting here watching this podcast right now, enjoying it and laughing his ass off at you.
He would be. He'd be amazed at this freaking technology is coming out these days. A fucking cell phone that you can video call people with. Like, he would be amazed by it. Like 2002, you didn't have none of that shit.
No, you had a flip phone.
You had a flip phone. No, back then, no, you had the brick. You had the freaking Nokia brick.
Hold on, I gotta whack somebody. Yeah, you still there? Cool. And the damn thing lasted on one charge for 2 weeks.
Oh my God, did it ever?
But hey, Paul, drop that down when it comes with that YouTube algorithm.
So, guys, on that note, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. That will help us a lot in the long run. We would really like that to help. Please support. Do what you need to do for us. Thank you.
And as we hear, we sign off. Eric, you got Paul. This was episode 11 of the Eagles Nest podcast. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. God bless you all. Have a good one, everybody.
Take care now. Bye then.